There are specific milestones that I almost see as tipping points where the way you get clients consistently changes completely. In this video, I'm going to show you the 3 milestones, why hitting each one changes how your business feels, and how to know exactly which ones you should be working towards right now. Most people I speak to are posting consistently, they've got a solid offer, and they actually know what they're doing. But they're stuck in this frustrating middle area where they can't really tell if what they're doing is working. And the reason for it is simple. They're tracking followers and likes when they should be tracking the milestones we're about to talk about. 3 milestones that every online coach needs to hit on the way to building a business that generates you clients without you having to chase them. And once you know what they are, you know exactly what stage you're at and what to do next. So milestone 1 is your first free client. When I first started, I was building complicated funnels, trying to look like some sort of established agency. For a long time, I thought that my strategy was the problem. The real problem I had was that I didn't have any proof. And if we're being honest, the lack of proof is the easiest way for someone to say no. It doesn't matter how good your offer is. If someone doesn't know you and they can't find evidence of work you've done before, they aren't going to take a chance on you. So after 6 months of dead ends, I had a realization. I was spending all this time reaching out to strangers when I had a handful of potential clients sitting in this thing every day. People I already knew who already trusted me. And so within a week of reaching out to people I knew, I had 3 clients all working for free. I do the work, they'd give me the results and case study I needed to go and get paying clients. And I didn't have to use any complicated funnel to get it. I know it's not glamorous, but it's the foundation that everything else is going to be built on. And if you haven't hit this milestone yet, stop trying to reach out to strangers. Start with who you already know. Now, milestone 2 is your first paying client. And if I'm honest, this one matters more psychologically than it does financially. Because after milestone 1, you've done the work, you've got the result, and you've got something to point people towards. Instead of trying to convince people that you know what you're talking about, you show up to people to prove them what you've done. So you go from please trust me to here's what happened when I did this for someone else. That one change is the only difference between a no and a yes sometimes. Now, your first paying client still probably won't come from a complicated ad funnel or a viral post. In most cases, it will still probably come from this thing, either your network or someone your free clients referred you to. Because if you've done a good job, the people who you've done work for will then become your biggest advocate. So when someone in their circle mentions they've got the problem that you solve, their instant reaction is to, oh yeah, he's the guy who did this for me. I think he'll be good for you as well. So when milestone 2 does eventually hit, as nice as it is to get that money in and see it coming into your bank account, it's proof that what you want to achieve and what you want to do for people has real market value. But here's where most online businesses and coaches get stuck. Once they get 1 or 2 paying clients, they hit a plateau because they're still relying on word of mouth. They're still waiting for referrals from existing clients, and they're still trading so much of their time to get new leads. Which brings us to milestone 3. Now, a quick one before we get into milestone 3. If you're watching this and you're not entirely sure which milestone you're at, put together a free lead gen quiz that tells you exactly where you are in your business and what to focus on next. It takes about 2 minutes and the link's down in the description. So milestone 3, your first inbound leads. For me, this happened when I built my first Facebook ads. Up to this point, I've been doing a lot of the work manually, and whilst it was working, it was exhausting. Every client required me to go and find them. So I built a funnel off the back of my Facebook ads. It was a simple ad driving traffic to the quiz I just mentioned, which qualified the leads and dropped them into an email sequence. And within a couple of days, I had 20 leads. These were people that I'd never met, who'd never heard of me, but they were telling me that they were interested in the stuff I was selling. And that was the moment everything clicked for me, because up until this point, getting clients felt like something I had to go and do. And after that, it felt like something my business and my content was doing for me. And I guess that's kind of what milestone 3 is dependent on. You go from chasing clients to attracting them. Now, the system behind that wasn't complicated. All it was a way to drive traffic and a sequence that nurtures those leads until they are ready to buy. But most coaches never get around to building this because they're too busy spending time manually trying to attract clients and never stop to build and set it up. And that's probably why you're stuck at milestone 2 right now. So they're the 3 milestones that mark the real changes in building an online coaching business. You want a free client to build proof, a paid client to validate your value, and then your first inbound lead to build a system that works for you. And here's the thing, none of these are actually as far away as they might feel. Milestone 1 could honestly happen if you just picked up your phone and started messaging people in your network right now. Milestone 2 might take a bit of time, but it follows naturally once you've got the proof from milestone 1. And milestone 3 is just a matter of building the right systems for you. Now, if you're at milestone 1 or 2 right now and you want to get to milestone 3 as quickly as possible, I put together a 30-day email template pack called the Client Converter. It's the exact sequence I use for myself and for clients to nurture new leads into paying clients. It includes 30 done-for-you emails that you can plug straight into your business. And that'll be in the link in the description. And if you haven't gone through the quiz yet, do that first. It will tell you exactly which milestone you're at and what to focus on next. And if you found this video useful, here's another video I made which YouTube thinks you'll like. I'll catch you in the next one.